Cancer treatment has evolved throughout the years in such a way that it has become very, very specific and personalized to the needs of the patients with cancer. And with this change, um, some countries with limited resources, especially those belonging to the low and middle income group, might have a big challenge in complying to the standards of care and to ensure that patients are getting the treatment that they need and that they have to undergo. And so we're very lucky that initiatives such as the Choosing Wisely campaign are being supported and endorsed by ecancer.org to countries belonging to the low and middle income group, because in one way or another, it sets the stage for guiding oncologists and policymakers in making sure that these limited resources are being used properly and that patients are getting the care that they need so that their outcomes can be maximized. The Choosing Wisely Philippines project is actually a three-part project. It started with an email from Danny Burke, CEO of eCancer, 2 years ago. And it started with an invitation to craft 10 statements, choosing wisely statements that would prevent oncologists from the Philippines in using low value care that may not only be beneficial to patients, but also may cause harm. So it started by crafting of those 10 statements. That was part one. We were able to publish that year and a half ago. And then part two is actually this Congress that we're having now in March of 2023 here in Manila, Philippines. And after this Congress would actually be a series of educational videos and an e-learning module, which could actually be accessed by people around the world at ecancer.org for free. So this is a very, very wonderful project. We're very fortunate to be involved in this one because not only that it educates and empowers Filipinos, but I think the statements that we made in the Philippines is more or less applicable in the Asia Pacific region as well. What I envision to see in the next 5 to 10 years is that more and more countries would be encouraged to be involved in these kinds of projects because really, as oncologists, we all want the best for our patients, and sometimes it just needs a certain driver, such as eCancer, together, of course, with the local society, to push for projects like this one, all for the benefit of our patients. So I encourage all neighboring countries in the Asia Pacific region, try to check out the Choosing Wisely campaign projects at ecancer.org. Contact Danny or Mary, Maria, because they're here to help us, countries from the low and middle income group, to really try our best on how to secure and how to safeguard the use of our limited resources to ensure that our patients get the standard of care and maximize the outcomes that they can get from their treatment.